Hello everyone, today I'm going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm going to play the entire game in this video. I think this game's actually really easy, and I'll be fine. So, let's see how that goes. New game. I suppose I'll just sort of talk about the game itself while I'm playing it. It's insane to me that people used to make whole playthroughs on this game, because I've tried to go back and watch, like, Markiplier's playthrough of this game. Like, episode to episode, it really doesn't add that much. In retrospect, this game is definitely...
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
This first call is actually really good.
I worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so...
Some of the details, like, why does
I
Bonnie look like drowsy?
I'm going to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll
Weird.
be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay?
The animatronics I don't think do anything until 1 a.m. for this night.
That I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do...
I feel like this game does do a good job of being, like, realistic. I think this call is a really good way to start the first night, because they all feel like pretty good explanations without explicitly saying that the animatronics are haunted. Because, I mean, although it's, like, obvious to us now, it's not like it's advertised that they're haunted.
Now, concerning your safety, only real risk to you.
Maybe it does. I guess I didn't read the Steam page, I'm gonna be honest. I just downloaded the game.
If they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves...
He does a good job of, like, adding enough ums and stuff. I feel like it's just probably because he did it in, like, 1 or 2 takes. But it feels more as if the character is, like, actually thinking about what he's saying, I guess. I've seen the FNAF movie. This cupcake is more intimidating. This paper's just, like, going to the ceiling.
But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Alright, well now he is done. Yeah, no, from the get-go, early on, they, or like a thump. They've already established that this, like, I have to get good at, like, double-clicking these. This company is, like, really shady. They have a policy where they need to bleach the floors and carpets before they even put out a missing person report. Like, they don't even say you're dead. Which I think is what's supposed to be implied, like, is why we never hear anything about Phone Guy dying. Spoiler alerts, he dies in this game. Oh, and Bonnie's gone. Yep. I don't know, something about this game, it just... environments feel more cohesive, although, like, areas like this are just kind of strange. Like, it feels more like the characters are in just some weird black void than actually anywhere in particular. Oh, in the hallway? Closet? So, Foxy typically isn't thought to be active on this night. That's because he basically isn't active. But if you don't look at the cameras at all, I think he will guaranteed kill you at 3 a.m. So it is important to still look at the cameras on the first night. My fun day. This has always been a strange thing. Oh, chica. I think what was always scary about the animatronics was sort of the uncanny valley of the whole scenario. Just that these animatronics are these giant lumbering things, and somehow they're moving around. That actually scared me a bit. My reactions are not going to be very cool. I've definitely experienced from a lot of my videos, I kind of just... me being scared. This first night's actually can be pretty hard because the characters are reliant on movement opportunities, which means that Bonnie here can stay at my door literally for the entire night if I get really unlucky. Chances are that's not what's going to happen. She might, or he might stay there for the rest of the night. I don't know, they're animatronics. I always thought it was stupid people debating the gender of them. It's a fucking robot. Calm down. There we go. This game definitely was just full of lots of small details. And I think that a lot of people complain about some of the later games going a sci-fi route. I think the second game came out, it was already headed in that direction, and in a retrospective perspective, it makes a lot of sense that Five Nights at Freddy's would end up being such a sort of sci-fi thriller sort of thing. This FNAF 2, you already had weirdly advanced animatronics, and there needed to be explanations to how things like the puppet worked, or how animatronics would have sensors to port to police scanners and stuff like that. This first night's just about done here. And with people's desire for there to be a complete story, which Scott obviously didn't have from the very beginning, he was going to have to pull out some really crazy sci-fi things to make that all actually make sense. Ooh, Foxy's moving. My movements will get a lot faster as the nights go on. And once I get to 50-20 mode, the strategy is pretty much just this. Flip up, flip down, check, flip up, flip down, check, flip up, flip down, check. This is a bit overkill for first night. It's night one down. I'm gonna try to talk over the phone guy this time. I don't want to pause his calls because they're actually kind of interesting. I think that this really was like a pretty well done first game in the series, because Scott just added a lot of small details. And that's something that I don't think any other game afterwards ever did. Instead, games afterwards...
Congrats.
Thanks.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the
I'll
week
continue my
progresses.
thought later.
It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
So I've definitely done some looking. Oh, I know what I was talking about. When Scott made this game, I don't think he ever, initially at least, planned for there to be so many games afterwards, or for there to be like a complete story as the current franchise has. So sometimes it's kind of cool to just look at this game on its own, and while it doesn't answer a lot of questions on its own, it definitely has an interesting story on its own. I think each, like, 3 games, Scott had a new ending in mind. I think by FNAF 3 there was an unending. I think FNAF 4 more of a full ending. I think one of the strengths of this game was the atmosphere that it created, and that was because Scott used audio cues, but he didn't make them necessarily essential to playing the game, like FNAF 4. They were just things that you could listen to try to create patterns, because with a game like this, you want to create patterns in your mind. But then some of the noises don't really mean anything, so people would start associating them with patterns, when in fact there really wasn't anything to be connected there. Like Foxy singing this song right now, it's actually louder when I look at his camera, which is weird that the cameras have microphones on them, but at that point you can tell that Fox is the one singing it. But then again, like, it doesn't mean anything. He just does that. Or this noise, this circus noise, just adds to the tension of everything. And it can actually be quite a tense game, I think. As goofy as I think some of the overall displays are. Damn it. Let's check on Freddy. Okay, Chica hasn't even moved. Some of the choices he made with this first game. always kind of strange. Like, if we just look at the office here, we have, like, wires hanging down. I mean, like, why? It's not necessarily a bad choice, but it's also just strange. Seems without a purpose besides to make the office look more decrepit. I don't know what that noise is. Just like thumping noise. Goddamn circus noise. This game always had a very unique tone to it. But I don't know. I'm sort of for the hear and see things. Chica's in the kitchen. They criticize later on FNAF games, like FNAF, Sister Location, for its humor. And I mean, you look back at this game, and the rule sign, which was such an important thing in the lore of this first game, and people actually finding out that there was a story to be had. One of the rules is don't poop on the floor, and I feel like you can look at this game and you can see that Scott didn't take himself 100% seriously from very early on. Hell, I think the Bite of 87 is sort of a joke in itself as well. Jesus. Later on in the lore, we figure out that the implication is that this game is meant to be, Michael Afton is the one playing this. And for some reason, he's going here to investigate his brother's death. Which is sort of our explanation to the whole "it's me" thing and all the hallucinations. But the hallucination one in this game has all of the ghosts' faces, I guess. That was a close call. I heard a walking noise, so I thought it was them walking away. That will be the end of a night later on. There's night 2. The connection between "It's Me" and the Golden Freddy jump scare, I feel like it's something that just the community sort of connected.
Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant.
Like, that's
anyway,
humor. It's dark
I don't
humor.
take up too much of your time. Things are getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a mental skeleton into you. I wonder how
remember that initial thing where he said to stay still. People thought that that meant you need to stay still when the power goes out. And I think if you watch back Markiplier's completion of 420 mode on this game, when he finishes it out, there is a strategy that I also will use when you get to, I don't know, 4%. Doesn't really matter what the time is. You just kind of sit, play dead in the office. The only person that can kill you at that point is Foxy, since no one can actually get into the office unless you put up your camera. Which seems unfair, which is reasonable. Kind of is, in a way. He also didn't move left or right, which I think was a part of that theory, that they thought that Freddy wouldn't jump scare you as fast if you... Jesus, that still gets me. You didn't, it is funny how, looking back at the way people used to play this game, the strategies that were involved with beating the game early on, because we were so confused about how the game worked, the strategy that was created actually was extremely hard to beat 420 mode. Just because I do plan on beating in this video. I don't want to downplay the fact that Mark or other 2014 people beat it, because the strategy that they were using pretty much made this near impossible, because they believed every time you needed to look at the camera, you needed to close the right door. And so having the right door down pretty much for half of the entire night obviously is going to make the game like 10 times harder. It's amazing that anyone could even beat the game like that. And I think the 2014 challenge is almost its own thing, which is hard to call it a challenge because it mostly relied on the RNG that Foxy wouldn't attack you at the wrong times. It's a weird thing about Foxy running out the door is when he bangs on the door, he actually lowers your battery percentage. So I guess, I don't know, those doors take more energy when they're being banged on. Where are these guys at? Some of it is kinda cool. I did look, can't think of his username right now. There was this YouTube channel I watched that proposed a lot of different ideas about, God damn it. What the, sort of story was for FNAF, and he, like, changed a lot of perspectives I had, because I just watched a lot of the game theory videos. There's a lot of weird assumptions that are based off just stuff that game theory once said. I think the biggest thing that he really took away from it was that Scott never intended to have the dream theory be the actual ending to the series. Which is cool, and I always was confused by the box. But his theory that the box was just the picture of a family is actually a pretty cool ending to the whole concept of the series. I think FNAF 4 could have been an ending to everything, but then at the same time I think the way Scott continued the story and how he changed it actually did end up to a cooler story, which is now more similar to what Matt Pat was saying. But a lot of his theories about a different interpretation of the game was just that at the time when we had played through the games, for some reason, until Sister Location came out, we had not connected that FNAF 1's protagonist and the last character you play as on the last night and FNAF 3's protagonist are the same person, and what that means. So that game kind of was overarching. Really hope Bonnie gets off my ass here. Worked well with the overarching story. He had a good reason to why Chica's beak thing was important. And I think that was to show that when FNAF 2 took place. Not entirely sold on that, though. There you go. Night 3! Oh man, I never noticed you could see Freddy's teeth like that.
Oh, hey, wow, day 4. I think you can do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow.
Ooh.
It's been a bad night here.
Yeah, I forgot that.
I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you. When I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm going to try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
I know you could hear that noise from inside the office. It's kind of horrifying. I think I've been doing pretty good on power so far. This is definitely where things start to get intense. haven't ran out of power yet, which is pretty impressive, I think. Definitely not playing perfectly by any standard. It just looks so goofy looking through those windows. Honestly, that's the biggest problem with these games. Although, even though this game, in reality, actually has pretty low difficulty, because I think that's what FNAF 2 sort of improved on the best. Each game sort of improves on the last one in a different way. FNAF 2 makes the game really hard. That would be a one to do a playthrough on, because holy shit, I feel like most people who say that that's their favorite FNAF game have never played past Night 2, and have definitely never attempted the challenge modes on it, because that game is a goddamn nightmare, honestly. So, the thing that most people didn't know is Freddy, is more of an elusive character and how he works, just from what you're told in the game. But the way he works is he is prevented from moving while you're looking at him. So the reason I'm not looking at Pirate's Cove right now is so that I can stop Freddy from moving from the stage, and he's actually on pretty low AI levels through the first couple of nights, so just periodically checking on him, he's almost not even a threat for the first 5 nights at least. 5 Nights Freddy's, man, I don't know. But once you get to 20 difficulty, he basically moves every chance he gets, and he'll pretty much immediately be right outside your office door. And once he's out there, the old strategy said, close the door every time you put your camera, because if you put up your camera and he's right there, he's just going to get in the office and kill you. Of course, there is a better way. If you put your camera on right outside the office, and always have it on him, this isn't good. Well, shit. Oh, there we go. Oh. Never could really tell what this shadow is. I think it's meant to be his arm. Doesn't really look like it, though. Just kind of looks like a fucking something. I don't even fucking know what I was talking about now. He's still there. Still there? Okay, that's great. Thanks, Bonnie. Oh? Shit, man. I think I can still make it through this night. It's definitely one of the more unluckier things that could happen to me early on like this. The camera doesn't have to turn on for me to be counting as looking at it, by the way. So this will be kind of what you see later on. Whoa. Oh, shit. Yeah, my dialogue is definitely broken down as this is feeling a little tense right at the end here. Alright. Shit. Yeah, baby. Alright. Oh, yeah! I'm unkillable. I'm unstoppable. Okay. 5th night, where shit gets intense. Yeah, we need it on. Oh, that's right, this one's just fucking garble. By the way, I'm gonna mute this call, because it doesn't have any dialogue. Actually, I don't know if I can. Oh, I can, yep. That is the audio that is autobiography of a yogi distorted. And early on, people were really interested in this, even though it meant absolutely nothing to the story. Until later on, ironically, because Scott actually decided to use a bit of it. Some of the mantra of autobiography of a yogi is that you can bring endoskeleton, Jesus. You can bring metal to life with a soul. Something weird like that. It doesn't say that actually, but fans interpret it that way, and then Scott interpreted it that way, and then that sort of became what we know as Remnant later on in the story. Something that is so strange, and I think probably the biggest criticism of the game is because in horror, typically you don't explain the monster. The air of mystery is sort of what powered the early games like this one. It made them genuinely scary. And then explaining exactly what they are and how they work sort of defeats that purpose. Oh, I'm running out of mousepad. Oh, I can't do that. These later nights do get definitely a bit more tricky, but not beyond reason. I'd say, honestly, in some ways, night 4 and 5 can, if you're really unlucky, be harder than 20/20/20 mode. Because these stupid shits can get stuck by your door at the same time for really long periods of time, and there's nothing you can do about it. Whereas 20/20 mode, the second they're at your door, they're basically gone the next second. Which, when you're trying to conserve power, because power goes down faster and faster each night, is a really big deal. Like, I'm already down to I mean, nearly 0.5%, and I'm not halfway through the night, so you gotta start putting in some strategies that save just about every little bit of power as you can. Like, you gotta turn off the lights instantly. Like, my normal mouse button doesn't even detect me double-clicking really fast. Probably just because it's old. But it has an extra button. Also clicks. It does detect double-clicking, so I'm having to use that right now. Which is a little weird, because it's like sort of on the very edge of my mouse. I hear one of them outside of my office right now. Go away. Go away. Holy shit. This is not good. Nice thing about Freddy, though, is he laughs every time he moves. You guys are just fucking with me right now. You hear them out there, glitching their heads off. FNAF ambience definitely increases your blood pressure for sure when you're actually playing the game. Shit. It's over. Any second now. Made it all the way to night 5. They can't attack me until I put up my camera. I also won't win, because Fox is gonna kill me in like 10 seconds here. Shit. Wonder if I can wear down my power. Shit. There's Freddy. There's my eyeballs poking out. Continue. We're gonna keep going. So this is sort of the regimen you have to go through when you're playing. That's the problem that I have. Sometimes I get too much into the flow. Sometimes. Ah! Holy shit. I got too much into the pattern. And I see the fucking threat staring me down. I ignore it. Fox is already at his last stage. Just fucking fantastic. Cameras fucking bug out right when I go to check Foxy. Makes me really panic. The Fox is also just not fucking leaving now. I think it does need to turn all the way on. I was just wrong about that. waiting for someone to pop up. Not gonna... Nothing's slipping by me. Still there. He could stay there the whole night. It's just the knowledge that he might just leave at any moment. Fuck it all up for me. It's no good. Giga's gonna show up in a second here. Come on. 4 a.m. Doing pretty good. 25%. It's not the best, but I'll be honest, I've had worse. Had much worse. Real problem is the Foxy comes. It's gonna be really down to the wire. It's definitely because of that fake camera flipping I was doing, which I thought had an effect, but definitely think I was off the mark with that one. I think the second the static appears, it counts as looking. Probably safe from Foxy for the rest of the night. And of course it is an RNG chance, but just trying to survive until this last 4%. And this is when you sit. This is the strat. I don't really need to do it right now, but there's no reason for me to be looking at the cameras right now, basically. Because Foxy pretty much cannot get me in this amount of time. Power's gonna go out pretty soon. 5 a.m. is also like right there. Right there. Yeah! Damn straight. Not done yet, though. Mike Schmidt. See you next week. Yep. Alright. Night 6. This one is marginally harder than the last one. It's actually pretty much just the same. I don't think there's any call this night. I'm not playing the VR one. Wonder if you guys can see that. Probably not. Although I think I might have left the screen capture on. Not completely sure. Very professional. Whoa, double flip. Yeah, so basically, there's no reason to check most of the other cameras for the other animatronics. So all I'm doing is I'm stalling Freddy at the stage. I'm checking the other lights, and I'm making sure to double tap the lights to conserve power. And I'm only keeping the camera up for a little bit of time to save power as well. And also because I'll need to have it up for a little bit of time every few seconds to stop Foxy. I guess Foxy is still random chance. Seems like he's already wanted to move, which is fantastic. No. Yes, thank God. Yeah, I need to be on more of my toes so I can... Oh, that was a fake flip. But I do have footstep sound effects to know when animatronics are moving, and while I genuinely and honestly do not know where they are, I hear the glitching outside my door. I know at least one of them's outside my door, and a lot of footsteps means that they're at least probably getting closer. Someone's outside my door right now. I bet it's Chica. Whoa. Wasn't ready for that. See, they go right back to outside my door. You hear that? Oh, they're gonna go right back to my door, aren't they? No, I think they went backwards. Interesting. They do have a chance to go away from my office. I suppose is the random wandering. Okay. The real hardest part is to not have my stupid gamer face while I'm doing this. So a lot of my gaming videos I just end up geriatric playing a video game, which is funny, but more in a pity way. 4 AM. Hopefully above 40%, and I'd be pretty confident. Someone's outside. It was Bonnie. not gonna make it to 4 a.m. with above 40%. That is alright, I think. God. Foxy is such an insane character design. I don't know how you can imagine kids not being scared of it. But at the same time, he is just kind of cool. The guy, I probably think he was cool. I take that back. Are they doing? They're both gonna be here now? Okay, get that door down. Or up, I guess. Come on. Was outside. Thinking it's Bonnie. Bonnie? Yep. Let's check Foxy. Foxy's good. It is kind of weird hearing their footsteps just go insane outside my office. Weird reflex where when I open the door I want to hit the stop that singing. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, it's nothing. Nothing. $0.50. Employee of the month. That's because the only other employee is dead. So that's cool. I guess check numbers. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Custom night. I'm not going to do the Freddy one because it would crash my game. They don't cycle around. Why is this actually? There you go. Sort of spam click. Oh shit. 20. Money. Yeah. 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 2020 20 mode. Alright, now I've only been... Alright. Night 7 is... absolutely the hardest in the game. And well, God, I need to not be doing that. Yeah, there's a little bit of leniency with that. And when Chica's there, it does not mean Freddy is not there. They're actually both there, they just can't be rendered at the same time. Holy shit, I forgot how they're just like always in my shit. Motherfuckers, get out of here. Alright, now if I ever want to check on Foxy, I have to close Freddy's door. And then I can look at him. My hopes are that I can get lucky. Sometimes you actually... Foxy is never a problem. Sometimes he is. It depends on how lucky you are. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be doing this first try, but we're going to really give it our best shot. I'm only saying that because I'm already at 72%. Whew. Next time Chica's here, check in on Foxy. Hopefully Chica comes soon, because I think I really need to check on Foxy. Not joking around here. Oh, he's close. No, 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 no. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, I knew I wouldn't get it the first time. Holy shit, my mouse pad slides around so much. It's actually like a genuine problem. I'm not even joking. If I do this, a little bit of this. Does that even work? I'm trying to put extra cloth to help stabilize my mouse pad. Okay. Trying it again. Second try, second try. Check the light. It's lucky. Okay. This is good rhythm. I need to like tape down this mouse pad. I'm not even joking. Might be very beneficial. It's like, you know when you stare in the mirror? You stare in the mirror long enough, there's this effect where your face will sort of like distort and start looking like it's like it's melting. That's what's happening to like Freddy's face right now. It's kind of fucking horrifying. Looks like his face is like straight out of fucking Gary's mod. It's really fucking weird. It's strange because if Freddy makes an opportunity to move and your door is there, it does send him backwards. And why I say it's funny is because it doesn't actually matter at all. Because he gets back to where he was 10 seconds ago just about instantly. Oh, 4 a.m. Come on. Tonight is also just like dreadfully long. I think it's 9 minutes. I'll have to. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Oh, this could be it. Pirates Cove is looking good. Make it to 5 a.m. Come on. Come on, you fuckers. Yeah, that's right. You're trapped in here with me! You're trapped in here with me, and I'm not trapped anywhere. I'm gonna run out there and I can tear Chica's fucking head off right now. Come on, come on. Remember from night 5, that's what we do. We just sit there. Now I'm just waiting for 4%. make this last 8% last. He comes to my door. I check Foxy. Last 6%. Close the door. I check Foxy. Oh, Foxy's bad. Foxy is bad. I leave the last 4% here. I honk the nose. Please. 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 Oh. Can I still honk the nose? Yeah, I can. Come on. I know I'm close. Oh, it's gonna be a long music. Oh, this is good. I'm getting pretty good RNG. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Oh, we love to see it. Whew. I got fired! Management here sucks. You didn't even write their full name. Just write G and T. Oh, my heart. This is actually just the 5 energy drinks I took before this. Alright. That's Five Nights at Freddy's. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Yeah. I'm basically the master of Five Nights at Freddy's now. So, see you all in the next video. Bye!